Buddy. To some road to the college football playoffs. Excuse me. Ow. 23-8 record. It's my third season, second playoffs. Looking to win my first national championship. I am sticking with a team that I have played with the whole time. Let's get the first game underway. First opponent. Who's it gonna be? Continue. There we go. Finally found our opponent. Took a minute.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory and just leave a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Fair catch called for and made. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. To the air on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in. And you have
Come on,
functions, you
defense.
get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, and you get to meet the other team. There's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
And how nice is it, David, on third down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice route, looking like he's going outside, cuts it in.
And the
He gets set.
snowed under. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups, guys that you know if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one or a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end
Get
spot.
him.
We can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, such one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. On the move, it's Henderson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for us.
Pulls it, fires to the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the 1st down.
Listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and post him.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Howard. He's got his man across the middle. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw.
Oh, nobody's over there.
Sings it
Nice.
complete to the right. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a catch and run for 6.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they're able to possess it throughout the entire 1st quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit about to go to work. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense getting set for 1st down. They use the end around. First play of the drive. That'll get the eyes moving. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, it's a huge play on the jet sweep, getting that 1st down. Defensively, I think everybody had their eyes in the backfield. They were not expecting that guy to get the football that quickly and be on the perimeter of the field.
Still on his feet at
Oh.
the 25. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10.
Touchdown.
Slip through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolverine. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the...
Okay. Not the way I wanted to take that win. Not the way I wanted to take them. Wow. Well, on to the semifinals.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He'll call for the fair catch here. Line gets set, first down. The give to the tailback. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, I was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
They'll get him down, but
Add the open game. Add the open.
He's down to the 49. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run.
Stay up, stay up.
35 has got rolled. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Edwards.
keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And it's on the ground. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
That's what I get for running with the quarterback.
And he was under so much stress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time.
Hey, you just let me run it down the field on you. Don't worry.
The defense just kept
Getting the ball back.
waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. All kinds of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now
Just wait.
10 from the 35.
You've been quiet for like the whole 2 minutes. Chill out.
He finds his man, and they bring him down quickly, but a good game there.
This quarterback right now is in the groove, and he's doing a nice job in the preset. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
Blue.
A shot toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field of play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
He choked.
Ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. 3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Running to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter.
It's third down. It's not fourth down.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll let one go down the right side.
Oh! Get cooked! Get cooked! Touchdown! That was a touchdown. Alabama's trash.
What a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting.
What's the scoreboard? Scoreboard.
Getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Sack!
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan
Big guards.
to have to adapt.
Nice run.
You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
All right, you still got to score.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Oh, he wanted to slide. He got scared.
Sliding to avoid the hit. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Now rolling to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
Experiencing network issues.
You're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give is to Miller. Runs through a tackle. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man.
And had they not picked up that first down,
But,
it would have been
up the middle.
time for the head coach,
Nice.
right? Kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on fourth down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
Looking to move it through the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. It's Williams. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Buying some time as he moves left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Defense in press coverage. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone.
Interception. Let's go.
They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Just slipping through the tackle when he's got room to run.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Trying to find his man on first down.
Well, I know this.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looking for more room. That's 20. He is finally out of bounds, but he was spelling that end zone.
Okay.
On that return.
8 seconds to score.
Good vision. You're not going to be a middle of field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover, hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that didn't fall into play.
Now adjusting. They'll force him out of bounds.
0 seconds. Halftime.
The Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The chance to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. And that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. To the air, it's Milroe. Throws to the wideout.
Thank you.
What a snag by the defense. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Right back to the well. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Defense trying to come up with a stop.
Edwards does not fumble.
From the 37. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
3rd down and inches. Everyone in the stadium knows they're going to be physical and they're going to run the football, but they still executed a good level. Not only picking up the 1st down, chewing up more yardage to make this drive even easier.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Hands it off. Shakes off the tackle.
1st down.
Tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Trying to surprise him with the pass.
Touchdown.
Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that.
It's quiet now over there.
We get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense and sticking their lead.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown
It's
drive.
quiet, chat. It's quiet.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to run it.
No, he's going to run out of bounds. He's going to get scared.
He's run out of bounds, but not
He's
before
scared.
turning a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Floating away. Fires
Oh, that's a flag.
wide open downfield. And he breaks into the open. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. To throw, it's Milroe. Looking to buy time. Unleashes one. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper.
Oh, That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of
Oh, you
bounds
will.
to maintain possession. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's looking on the right side.
He
And
dropped
this
it.
is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They're going to go to the air on third and short. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
It's okay. I just got to stay up at least 2 scores. Or a score. You lost anyways.
First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Moves away as he feels pressure. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling.
Okay, don't worry, just wait.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Still looking on the move. And he
I'll let you score that. It's fine.
Touchdown Tide. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zero.
Back to throw, it's Milrow. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer.
Let him have it.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Should have listened to your buddy.
This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football. And we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts. Save as much clock
It's
as we
fine.
can. So our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football down.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, third and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, looking to pass.
Ooh.
And it's
He
taken
just
away
knew it.
by the
He was going for
defense, and he desperately needed that turnover. And he's wrapped
It's okay.
up after a solid return on the pick.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I tell you what, a lot of times you roll, you're ready to go back to the right or to the left, or in this case, the right. You try to get him outside the pocket to buy him a little bit of time, get him off that spot, take some deep shots, and he missed. It was a nice shot down the field.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he pulls
There you go. Good job.
inside the 15-yard line. And the defense couldn't corral it, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Alabama! Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're the gun of the game.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great. Doesn't get to the football to make them play it.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Fires on the move. It's complete. Bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Wants to throw. It's Warren. Unloads. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
The completion well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Handoff from the shotgun. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. And the Wolverines in the hurry-up. Looking for room. It's Edwards. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They're getting everybody to the line of scrimmage. Got to line up, spike inside the front, and try to get the game-winning field goal up. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. Between the uprights, it's good. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Field goal is good. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet. That last field goal looks like the game winner if they can keep them from getting in field goal range here right at the end. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. He's looking to throw it. He's taking a deep shot.
It's over.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's going up top here late in the game.
Let's go.
Ball's incomplete, and that's the ball game. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job.
That was a little nerve-wracking.
Their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
And how do you gain respect? You want respect. You talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset. And guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked.
So
let's
go.
go.
For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Whew. One more to win it. Ooh. Let's do it. All right, so it's going to do this. So I'm just going to just exit out, find opponent again. Well, continue, I guess. Gonna be a whole minute searching. Oh no, we finally finally found somebody.
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges.
Have a good game.
And adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football. National championship at stake. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Sampson. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack in their game plan.
Let's go.
It's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big
Pick
takeaway,
6.
now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow, what a play, defensive score.
Woo.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end
Let's
zone.
go.
They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 over score. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. That one falls.
Almost a user pick.
Defensive play brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Now it's second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Almost makes a terrible
28. Don't swat at it. That's a pick.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Incomplete for a third straight play.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Go for down in your own 18. Okay.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw it again. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back
Out of my way, guys.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle over at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on their part.
Give it to the back again. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block.
He takes
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he
My
might try to
first
get his
national
elbow.
title.
Patient instead. Why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return will be brought down. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The pocket breaking down, and it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face.
He gets sacked.
Back to the 8-yard line.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley.
We'll take a deep shot here.
Another interception.
That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Brought down after.
Let's go. We win the Natty. He leaves. It's not the way I wanted to win it, but okay. Let's go. And we move up to the upperclassmen division. Let's go. Next season.
Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirby Street. I think we've talked long enough, but let's get this game going.
They need to add a setting where both people can skip. Just skips this.
The Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job on the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. This line gets set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well,
I
they've
thought
had
that
an
was the
entire
first.
week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Quick throw to the left. And it falls incomplete. The defensive
Could
pressure
somebody go up for it and
broken
intercept it,
time.
please?
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Howard. Fires it to the wide.
Right there. Let's go.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Using his legs, it's Edwards. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Recall the last time they played, the Wolverines won a very close game. That has not been forgotten in Columbus for a single minute since then.
No, and if I remember right, it was the Michigan defense that really stepped up and prevailed and led them to a close victory the last time out. Let's see what happens today if the Buckeyes offense can make the adjustments.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field
I
goal
missed
team.
that. Nice.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they're moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're going to run it here. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back.
Oh, nice, 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 nice. Oh, my.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. Oh, no. It starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Back to pass. It's Howard. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
He broke me. Good job.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield.
My ankles, man.
They're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
What a good first quarter. I almost said fourth. Wow.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. That run sets up a critical third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here.
It's not defense.
Just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he'll
Good
loft
job.
it to the end zone.
That out route.
Offense setting the tone early.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an
No.
onside kick. And now a timeout is taken.
No.
The receiving team
No.
formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the misfire and the onside kick, it goes out of bounds, and the offense will take over right there. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in new social media...
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nobody wanted to cover
Before halftime as the offense
anybody.
tries to cut into this lead. And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away.
Stop.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a
Don't roll. Just
Okay, here comes the Ohio
stop
State
in place.
defense on the field. Trying to build on beautiful, balanced touchdown try last time they had it. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
He's looking deep here. And he's intercepted. He's got some open field ahead.
Somebody want to block?
That's a great return after the pick. Wideout's now clustered. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Nice read. He read that.
Takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
Hawk over the middle. It's Henderson. Tackled quickly after the catch. She'll be short of the marker. Second down after that completion. And the runner takes off to his right. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now.
Wasn't meant to win after winning the Natty, I guess.
It's Howard. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner trying to create good field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of their football and look toward the second half. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's going for
I lobbed that up too. That was the worst lob I've ever seen.
He'll be taken down, but after a good return. So
Buddy, you can have this game. You can have this game. You can have this game. I just got off from winning the Natty, man. I was. I thought that was in.
The attempt is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line. Timeout is
9 seconds to do something in this first.
Just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play. This will likely be the last play of the half. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
I forgot I get the ball.
It looks like the Hands team are able to recover the football. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Back to pass. It's Warren looking for his big tight end. He's a wide open receiver.
Get the. Oh my goodness.
Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run this one in.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Handoff to the fullback. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. 3rd down coming up.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
Tight end goes in motion. Receiver makes the catch.
Ooh.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Edwards. And he's brought down there.
Interesting call here by this offense in the 2-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
And it comes out of the 25.
Yeah, run that one out.
Turn attempted there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. So some of that first first-half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Wow. That's twice.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go.
Oh, good dive.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds.
Big man tried to dive for it.
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Oh, he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for the first down and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Physical run.
1, 2, 3, 4. How many? Like, how many do you gotta take?
This Buckeye team are beginning to flex now and pulling away from the arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win a hat-on-hat, the backs being able to get out of space one-on-one, these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Warren. Can't hold on. Defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, and it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Caught near the sideline. It's Edwards. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They trail by 8, 21-13. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll run it here. Powering through. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to throw. It's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
It's going to be over there. Why not?
After a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Oh, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll try a pass here. Nice grab. It's Tate. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area and give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Offense facing fourth down.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Field goal try, no good.
How about I say, just go ahead and make it?
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Loveland. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He makes the grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Go for the kick.
What a great day, Chris. Unbelievable. A touchdown here with under 15 seconds to go. A two-point play will tie this game up. I think we could be headed to overtime.
Oh, good dang, good game. I was like, he's right there. Nope.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
I don't know why. I don't know why I went with
And
that.
that kick will just bounce into the end zone
whatever.
for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Howard. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's tackled for a loss.
8
After the
seconds.
catch, the
And
defense is all over that one.
Brings up second down.
no time. It's over.
Really,
Good game.
Both sides remember for a long time cooking it. Fall short to arch rival.
Yeah, rivalries are always the ones that hurt the most. You have that game circled on your calendar every year. Some guys, they have a clock counting down to these kind of games, and to go through all that anticipation and fall short, it's always tough.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Lost that game by 2. Could have tied it. Well, one more game? I don't know. Nah. I'm call it for right now. After that loss. At least I got my national championship title today. Let's go. Have a good one, everybody.